Hi, this is Natasha Thompson live from SAP TechEd. We're actually at the end of TechEd and I'm here with John Appleby of Bluefin Solutions. And John has actually been at both TechEds in Berlin and here in Las Vegas. And it's been a bit of a grueling 2 weeks, I think. He even did the innovation weekend. So I was asking him, why are you doing this? What are you getting out of it? And here he is.
So Natasha, why do we go to TechEd? I mean, and you can hear from my voice that it's been a long 2 weeks in Berlin and Vegas. But I think that to answer that, we've got to come back to why do we do any of this in the first place? And the answer is to try and improve things for the customers, for the SAP customers. That's what as SAP partners we're here to do. And you can see the lights are going off around us. This is how close to the end we are. So in order to do that, we need to get closer to the people in SAP, and that's what the SAP Mentor program is all about. It's all about connecting to the people, but also about connecting to the execs within SAP. Having gone to Berlin, which was an event where I had a lot of my colleagues there, we had a great time, we met with customers, we did a lot of learning. Coming to Vegas was a very, very different experience. So the experience in Vegas was much more around meeting the execs of SAP, meeting the vice presidents and senior vice presidents, and telling them the feedback that we've got from the people, and we give them candid feedback, and they've had that over that period. That ability to connect with those people and tell them what it's like on the ground, tell them how their strategy is turning into execution, and telling them that innovation is great, but only in the context of customers really using it. Giving those messages back directly has been really powerful for us.
And so personally, what would you say was your biggest takeaway?
Always my biggest takeaway at these events is the more that you learn, the more you realise you don't know. I think there's a few big takeaways. First of all, we've got a little way to go on some of the pillars. So Vishal's got his 3 pillars. For those that don't know, 3 pillars of focus over the next year. So cloud for me is coming along at a reasonable pace now with on-demand, and over the next year we'll see that start to compete in the marketplace, I suspect. We've got in-memory, and actually the fantastic thing about in-memory is that that's already here. So we've got the ramp-up of HANA starting in less than a month, if all goes well, I'm told. So we can actually get to use that. We've just run a session now on the demo of HANA. And the third piece of that is mobility. It's the third pillar. And mobility for me is the takeaway. The strategy on that needs some work, it needs some clarity, and it needs execution as well. Those are really the takeaways for me.
So my last question, John, tell me a little bit about what it's like to be an SAP Mentor.
Well, you can hear from my voice, mostly exhausting. Being an SAP Mentor is amazing. It's a group of people at the very core of the community, and people aren't mentors because it's a boys' club or because of anything else. They're mentors when they become made mentors because they already are mentors. So those people that are promoted are already in that space, are already the top community influencers, and they're the people that already make a difference. So we share a value and a vision, and that's really what's so fantastic about the group of people is that sense of sharing something, and not sharing it internally focused, but we're externally focused, and people come up to us and they ask us things, which is great.
Well, thanks so much, John, especially at the end of this conference here, and have a good time at the concert tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Natasha. I'm off to get some sleep.